Hello friends, welcome back to Learning Nails and Aesthetics. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Also keep in mind I am not AI, so mistakes will be made. You can just laugh along with me. This video is a summary of Chapter 6 of the Milady Esthetics book, Skin Products, Chemistry, Ingredients, and Selection. This series of videos highlights the major points of each chapter of the Milady Esthetics book. If you have not read the book or watched the videos of me reading it in its entirety, you should do so, and consider this a basic introduction. If you have, it is a good reminder of its contents. This is not a substitute for the entire book. I will not be flipping through the pages as I have painstakingly compiled the information. That being said, let's get started. It is critical to know basic chemistry of formulations, cosmetic ingredients, benefits, and side effects, how to select products and ingredients based on an individual's needs, skin type and condition, and products and ingredients to avoid for certain individuals, and how to handle adverse reactions. Educate your clients about products and ingredients for their home use. The FDA is responsible for ensuring the safety of cosmetics. There are laws and regulations that apply to cosmetics on the market. The law does not require cosmetic products and ingredients, other than color additives, to have FDA approval before they go on the market. No cosmetic may be labeled or advertised with statements suggesting that the FDA has approved the product. Some non-prescription medicated products have lower doses of ingredients and meet the definitions of both cosmetics and drugs. These are considered over-the-counter drugs. This may happen when a product has two intended uses. A cleaner is a cosmetic because its intended use is to clean the skin. An acne cleanser with benzoyl peroxide is a drug because its intended use is to treat acne. FDA regulations state that cosmetic companies must list the company's name, location, or distribution point, as well as all ingredients in the product. Ingredients must be listed in descending order of predominance, starting with the ingredient having the highest concentration. Ingredients with a concentration of less than 1% may be listed in any order. A fragrance must be listed as fragrance, but the particular ingredients used for the fragrance need not be listed. Being aware of a client's allergies and the ingredients being used in treatments is very important to avoid adverse reactions. If a client has an allergic reaction to a product that requires medical treatment, the manufacturer of the product is responsible unless the product was purchased in bulk, repackaged by the salon in a smaller container, and resold, in which case the salon is at fault. If the product is made in the salon is responsible. Malpractice insurance does not generally cover products formulated or repackaged in the salon. A good example of that is eyebrow and eyelash cleaning solution. It can sometimes come in like a gallon size concentrate, and then it is packaged into smaller containers, usually a spray bottle, and diluted with water. So if there is an adverse reaction from that, you're not covered by whoever manufactured the gallon concentrate. Moving on. Products directly from nature can have powerful skin benefits. Synthetically produced ingredients can be just as effective and may have certain advantages over ingredients derived from nature. Hyaluronic acid was initially derived from rooster's combs. Today, it is derived from synthetic sources for use in cosmetics. Many manufacturers combine natural source and synthetic ingredients to Obtain the best of both worlds. Let me scroll down. I apologize. Give me a minute. The term natural is often used in marketing for products and skin ingredients derived from natural sources. There is no specific legal definition. Consumers seek natural ingredients because they are concerned about the effects of chemical ingredients. Technically, all life forms are made of chemicals. A single plant extract can be made up of literally hundreds of chemicals. Organic described natural sourced ingredients that are grown without the use of pesticides or chemicals. The FDA does not define or regulate the term organic as it applies to cosmetics, body care, or personal care products. Cruelty-free is a term used to describe products that are not tested on animals at any stage of the production process, nor are any of their ingredients tested on animals. Vegan should not contain any animal ingredients or animal products. This includes, but not limited to, honey, beeswax, lanolin, and collagen. The term is not regulated, and it's often used to note that a product does not contain animal ingredients. Products may still contain animal byproducts. A little sneaky there, huh? Hypoallergenic dermatologist tested and non-irritating terms that describe ingredients of blah blah. Let's start over. Hypoallergenic dermatologist tested and non-irritating are terms that describe ingredients or products that may be less likely to cause allergic reactions. This is not a guarantee that skin will not react. Non-comedogenic refers to ingredients that will not clog pores. Comedogenic refers to ingredients that tend to clog pores, especially by the formation of blackheads. Fragrance-free does not mean it has no smell. It indicates that no additional ingredients have been added to the product to specifically provide a fragrance. It may already contain ingredients that have a scent. Unscented products are formulated to have no smell. Because most ingredients in a formulation do have an odor, more ingredients have to be added to mask and neutralize the smell. If a product is formulated with lavender, a chemical can be added to mask or neutralize the lavender smell, so the product can then be labeled as unscented. Functional ingredients do not affect the appearance of the skin, but are necessary to the product formulation. They can act as vehicles that allow products to spread, give products body and texture, and give products a specific form such as lotion, cream, or gel. Performance ingredients cause the actual changes in the appearance of the skin. As functional ingredients, emollients help place and spread and keep other substances on the skin, lubricate the skin surface, and guard the barrier function. They are made of lipids and lie on top of the skin to prevent dehydration. Oils formulated vary in density, fat content, and heaviness, from very light to extremely rich and heavy. Mineral oil from the earth come from highly refined and purified petroleum sources. They are completely non-reactive and do not react with other chemicals involved in the skin's function. They can be used with no added preservatives because they do not harbor bacteria or other organisms. Silicones leave a non-comedogenic protective film on the surface of the skin. They are excellent protectants, helping to keep moisture trapped in the skin, yet allowing oxygen into and out of the follicles. Fatty acids are derived from plants and oils or animal fats. Although these ingredients are acids, they are not irritating and are more like oils. Fatty alcohols are fatty acids that have been exposed to hydrogen. They are not drying, they have a wax-like consistency and are used as emollients or spreading agents. Fatty esters produced from combining fatty acids and fatty alcohols are easily recognized on labels because they almost always end in ATE. They often feel better than natural oils and lubricate more evenly. Surfactants work by becoming infused in both water and oil mixtures, by having molecules in water-loving head and oil-loving tails. Detergents are a main type of surfactants and are used primarily in cleansing products. Emulsifiers are surfactants that cause oil and water to mix. Almost all skincare products are a mixture of oil and water or emulsions. Emulsifiers surround oil particles, allowing them to remain evenly distributed through the water. There are two types of emulsifiers. Oil in water emulsifiers keep oil drops mixed in water, while water in oil emulsifiers keep water drops mixed in oil. Liposomes are microscopic, hollow, fluid-like spheres filled with performance ingredients to encapsulate and protect them. The bilayer structure of liposomes mimics cell membrane, allowing for easy penetration beyond the stratum corneum. Liposomes bring key ingredients to a targeted depth of skin and slowly release them. They also protect the quality and integrity of the product. Polymers are chemical compounds formed by a number of small molecules. One use of polymers is in delivery systems. They are used as advanced vehicles that release ingredients onto the skin's surface at a microscopically controlled rate. Preservatives prevent bacteria, fungi, molds, and other microorganisms, extend shelf life, and offer protection from chemical changes. Chelating agents boost the efficacy of preservatives and play a crucial role in the stability and quality. They break down bacteria and other microorganisms. This allows preservatives to be more effective. Synthetic fragrances created by combining chemical ingredients in a laboratory and can consist of as many as 200 ingredients. There is no way to know what the chemicals are, since the label will simply say fragrance. Natural fragrances, botanicals, comprise the basic elements of natural scents and formulations. Let me see, I have to make an adjustment. Colors are subject to FDA batch certifications and include synthetic, organic dyes, leaks, and pigments synthesized mainly from raw materials obtained from petroleum. They are listed on ingredient labels as D and C, which stands for drug and cosmetic, or FD&C, which stands for food, drug, and cosmetic. Leaks are insoluble pigments made by combining a dye with an inorganic material and are commonly used in colorful cosmetics. Because they are not soluble in water, they are often used when it is important to keep a color from bleeding, as in lipstick. Colors exempt from certification are obtained primarily from mineral, plant, or animal sources. Although non-certified colors are not subject to FDA certification requirements, they are still considered artificial colors. They must comply with all labeling requirements. Thickeners are added to products to give them a specific consistency or to keep suspended ingredients that are hard to mix into a product. They are derived from various sources such as lipids, emulsifiers, polymers, minerals, and synthetic ingredients. pH adjusters stabilize products and prevent changes in pH. Acids or alkalis are used to adjust the pH of products. Solvents are added to a product formulation to help dissolve other ingredients. A botanical ingredient originates from a plant, including herbs, roots, flowers, fruits, leaves, and seeds. Exfoliation is the removal of dead skin cells on the skin's outermost surface. It can also help skin appear brighter and clear the path for other skincare products to work more effectively. Mechanical or physical, these are ingredients used to polish away dead cells from the skin surface. Chemical agents are used to dissolve dead skin cells on the surface and the intercellular matrix. Enzymes provide gentle exfoliation and dissolve keratin proteins within dead skin cells to make skin softer and smoother. Glycolic acid has the smallest molecular structure and has the ability to penetrate the deepest of all AHAs. Products with high concentrations of glycolic acid should be used with caution, especially on very thin, sensitive skin. Glycolic acid makes your skin sensitive to the sun's damage. Lactic acid. Wait a second. Lactic acid is one of the most popular AHAs. With its larger molecular structure, it is gentler and potentially less irritating than glycolic acid. In addition to exfoliating, lactic acid has its own unique properties that enable it to increase natural moisturizers and epidermal barrier lipids within the skin. It also has lightening benefits for those with discoloration. Did I say lightning? I said lightning. Lightening, not lightning. Back to work. Mandelic acid. Having the largest molecular structure is very gentle, yet it has been found to be effective to improve overall skin tone and texture, and helpful in treating oily and problematic skin due to its natural antibacterial and sebum regulating properties. Beta-hydroxy acids, known as BHAs, salicylic acid is the most common. Found in skincare products. Like AHAs, salicylic acid works by dissolving the bond between cells in the epidermis so dead cells can slough off. The main difference is that salicylic acid is oil soluble, so it can get down into the pores to cut through the oil that's clogging them. It also has antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties, so it's perfect for treating oily and problematic skin. Certain botanicals are high in natural salicylic acid and are often used for oily and problematic skin. Retinol, a vitamin A derivative, does not induce immediate redness or irritation like high concentrations of hydroxy acids potentially can. Lightening ingredients are used to improve hyperpigmentation and are also known as melanin suppressants or tyronase inhibitors. Tyronase is the enzyme that converts tyrosine, an amino acid, to melanin. Hydroquinone is one of the most effective skin lightening ingredients, but also one of the most controversial, particularly if used long term. Up to 2% concentrations are available over the counter, and higher concentrations are available by prescription. Humectants, hydrators, and hydrophilic agents attract water to the skin's surface, reducing dehydration. Antioxidants help to protect the skin from free radicals and the damaging effects of pollution, stress, UV rays, and the strong blue light waves emitted by LED screens or smartphones and computers. They neutralize free radicals before they destroy the cells and help prevent premature skin aging, improve the visible signs of aging, and help prevent inflammation. Vitamin... lost my place again. Vitamin A is a potent antioxidant ingredient, protecting skin against UV damage and slowing down the signs of aging. Provitamin A maintains healthy skin. The second part is active form called retinoids, including retinol esters, retinol, and retinoic acid. The most common retinoids found in skincare products improve conditions such as acne, hyperpigmentation, and the signs of aging. Vitamin C is anti-aging and potent antioxidant, stimulates collagen, smooths texture, brightening, and evens out the skin tone, reduces inflammation, and enhances protection against UV exposure. Vitamin E is a potent antioxidant. Its main function is to protect against UV damage, strengthen the skin's natural barrier, heal and repair tissue, and prevent moisture loss. Vitamin B5 is also known as pantothenic acid. The alcohol form of vitamin B5 is called panthen oil. When panthen oil is applied to and absorbed by the skin, it converts into pantothenic acid, which has natural abilities to deeply hydrate, soothe, heal, and regenerate the skin. Vitamin B3 helps to increase the production of ceramides and fatty acids, components of the skin's protective barrier, and helps skin retain its natural moisture, reduces redness and irritation. Vitamin K reduces swelling and bruising. It can also improve the appearance of stretch marks, spider veins, and scars. Niacinamide is a derivative of vitamin B3 and reduces fine lines, wrinkles, minimizes pores, and helps to brighten a dull complexion. Because of labeling laws, the word vitamin will never be on products' ingredient list. Instead, it will show the formal chemical name, the INCI name. To recognize a vitamin C ingredient, look for words such as ascorbital or ascorbate. For vitamin E, look for the word tocopherol. I know I'm not saying that right. TOCOPHEROL. I know it's not tocopherol. Derivatives of vitamin A may be listed with words such as retinol. Minerals needed by the skin for optimal health and function also provide therapeutic benefits. Copper is a powerful antioxidant and helps protect skin. It stimulates collagen and elastin synthesis, helping to maintain skin elasticity, tone, and texture. Magnesium helps maintain moisture levels. Zinc boosts immune function, heals, reduces inflammation, and is antimicrobial. It protects against environmental stressors such as UV exposure and pollution. Selenium is a powerful antioxidant and may also help to balance oily skin. Silica is important for firming and tightening, as well as keeping skin looking smooth. Sulfur is known to have natural antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties and is often used to treat acne and rosacea. Silver provides anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, and wound healing properties, and also helps to strengthen the skin's immune system. Colloidal silver is a tiny silver particle suspended in water. Gold contains healing and anti-inflammatory qualities. Gold helps revitalize and firm skin. Peptides, short chains of amino acids, the building blocks of proteins. The most commonly known proteins in the skin are collagen, elastin, and keratin, which are responsible for skin firmness and texture. Peptide ingredients are used to help reinforce those proteins naturally occurring in the skin, therefore revitalizing the skin's building blocks so it becomes more resilient. They can smooth lines and wrinkles, brighten skin tone, repair the barrier function, increase firmness and hydration, reduce swelling under the eyes, and provide antimicrobial effects to treat acne lesions. Ceramides restore moisture and reinforce the skin's natural barrier. They replenish the natural lipids in skin that are lost from harsh environmental factors, drying products, and during the natural aging process. Botanicals have been used in skincare for many years for their natural healing properties. Certain botanical oils and stem cell extracts in product formulations provide benefits for ultimate healing and repair. Botanical oils promote healthy cell membranes and barrier function. They help skin stay fluid and flexible, allowing water and vital nutrients to enter cells and wastes to exit and create an antimicrobial barrier against the elements. Skin cannot manufacture these. They must be obtained from outside sources through either diet or topical application. All skin can benefit from the same oils because they mimic the skin's own sebum, will not clog pores, and prevent overproduction of oil. Plant stem cells are naturally occurring botanicals. Their antioxidant activity protects skin stem cells from UV-induced oxidative stress, inhibit inflammation, neutralize free radicals, and help reverse the effects of photo damage. Probiotics, especially for the skin prone to acne. Let's start over. Probiotics, especially for skin prone to acne, rosacea, and eczema. The skin's microbiome consists of millions of bacteria and immune cells. The protective barrier acts to balance and retain healthy bacteria on your skin while combating harmful bacteria. This results in strengthening the skin's barrier function while promoting a healthy, active immune system. In addition, topical probiotics help to decrease sensitivity and contain anti-inflammatory and bacterial properties. Polyglucans and beta-glucans, used to enhance the skin's defense mechanism and stimulate cell metabolism. They are hydrophilic, absorbing more than 10 times their weight in water, and preserve hydration, collagen, and elastin. Beta-glucans reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles by stimulating the formation of collagen. Glycoproteins, also called glycopolypeptides, are yeast cell derivatives that enhance moisture, immune response, and cellular metabolism. These are especially beneficial to skin that appears unhealthy, dull from smoking, diffused redness, or environmental damage. Growth factors are protein ingredients that regulate cellular growth and proliferation to promote tissue repair. They play an important part in healing and a healthy skin structure. They can be derived from human cells grown in a laboratory or sources such as plants. Sunscreen ingredients help prevent ultraviolet radiation from harming the skin. Both UVA and UVB rays damage skin and increase the risk of skin cancer. Excessive sun exposure also leads to premature aging, including wrinkles, sagging, leathery texture, and hyperpigmentation. Chemical sunscreen ingredients are organic, which means they're carbon-based, compounds that work by absorbing UV rays into the skin, changing them to heat, then releasing them from the skin. Caution should be used as chemical sunscreen ingredients may cause irritation, as well as an increase in existing brown spots, discolorations, and cell damage due to higher internal skin temperature. They also vary in protection from specific UV rays as well. Some protect only from UVB rays and do not provide protection from UVA rays. Physical sunscreen ingredients, also called mineral sunscreens, are inorganic, meaning they don't contain any carbon. Mineral compounds that physically reflect or scatter ultraviolet radiation. They naturally provide broad spectrum protection against UVA and UVB rays. These are sunscreen ingredients for sensitive or reactive skin, as well as inflamed conditions such as acne and rosacea. A goal in treating combination skin is to maintain a healthy balance of water and oil. Dry or dehydrated areas need moisturizing and increased internal hydration, while oily areas require special care to reduce the overactivity of the oil glands and keep pores from becoming clogged, leading to acne. Treating dry skin is to provide moisturizing, replenishing, and skin restoring ingredients. Treating oily skin is to provide ingredients that reduces the overactivity of oil glands, promote healthy oil-water balance, and keep pores from becoming clogged, leading to acne. The goal in treating acne is to reduce the overactivity of oil glands, promote healthy oil-water balance, keep pores from becoming clogged, inhibit acne-causing bacteria, and reduce inflammation associated with inflamed lesions. Sensitive, reactive skin needs products to soothe, calm, reduce inflammation, heal, and help restore barrier function. Hyperpigmentation needs products that reduce heat and inflammation, accompanied by lighteners and brighteners to reduce pigmented areas and minimize melanin production. Mature skin can suffer from dryness, dehydration, inflammation, and hyperpigmentation, lines, wrinkles, sagging skin, and sun damage. Cleansing waters cleanse, tone, and condition the skin in one step. They are made of microscopic oil molecules that are suspended in purified water. They are not rinsed off and easily lift dirt, oil, and makeup without disturbing the skin's natural pH balance. Cleansing gels, water-based foaming cleansers, cleansing lotions, light emulsions, best for normal to dry skin. Cleansing creams, rich water in oil emulsions used primarily to dissolve makeup and dirt. They are suitable for very dry and mature skin. Cleansing oils break down makeup, dirt, excess sebum, and pollutants on the skin surface. Toners are water-based liquids applied to the skin after cleansing. Alcohol-free toners contain botanicals and hydrators to smooth the skin. Toners formulated for oily or acne-prone skin, also referred to as astringents, may also contain hydroxy acids and various amounts of alcohol. Non-setting masks designed to remain moist on the skin to provide nourishment, do not dry, harden, or set up. These are highly beneficial for sensitive, inflamed, aging, dry, and dehydrated skin. Setting masks is a base that dries and hardens after application. Alginate masks are often seaweed-based and applied after a serum or treatment cream and a facial treatment. They come in powder form and are mixed with water or serum. After mixing, they are quickly applied to the face and then dry to form a rubberized texture. Thermal masks are applied after a nourishing serum and a facial treatment. As the mask is set up and hardens, a chemical reaction occurs to gradually increase the mask's temperature. It cools and the mask is removed. This can become heavy. Hang on. These can become heavy and should not be applied to the lower neck or to clients with claustrophobia. Paraffin wax masks are specifically prepared in the salon. The wax is melted at a little more than body temperature. When applied, the paraffin quickly cools to a lukewarm temperature and sets. The warm paraffin allows for deeper penetration of the ingredients. Heat increases blood circulation and is beneficial for dry, mature skin, or skin that is dull and lifeless. It has a plumping and softening effect. Custom-designed homemade masks mixed with fresh ingredients such as fruits, vegetables, milk, yogurt, honey, and oatmeal are beneficial unless the person is allergic to a particular ingredient. Sanitation, regulations, and convenience hinder the use of homemade masks in the salon. Products not packaged by a manufacturer may not be covered under an employer's insurance. Moisturization. Moisturizers are formulated to create a protective barrier on the surface of the skin to seal in moisture and soften skin. Moisturizers help trap the skin's natural oils and lipids on the surface of the skin. Oil-based moisturizers with heavier emollients are best for dry skin, while light emulsions that absorb quickly are best for combination to oily skin. Hydrators, typically oil-free products formulated with humectants, are... hang on. Let's back up. Hydrators, typically oil-free products formulated with humectants to attract water to the skin, particularly benefit... I did it again. They're particularly beneficial for dehydrated, oily, and problematic skin. And that brings us to the end of the summary of the Milady Aesthetics. Chapter 6. Skin products, chemistry, ingredients, and selection. So just to reiterate, this series of videos highlights the major points of each chapter of the Milady Aesthetics book. If you have not read the book or watched the videos of me reading it in its entirety, you should do so and consider this as a basic introduction. If you have, this is a good reminder of its contents. This is not a substitute for the entire book. I hope this was helpful to you. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And have a good day. Thanks. Bye.